Well, I guess we're gonna hit it. Should be rocking. Huh. Can you hear any fucking thing? I got something wrong here. Thanks, buddy. Okay, I can't fucking hear the music. What? How the fuck did you forward that? Like I wanna be told the end. Why is that? How did that come through there? Shitbox. I don't understand how that even posted to the channel. That's crazy. I'll have to figure that out later. That's kind of weird. I don't like that. Anyway. Okay, so we got the audio capture, video capture. Why don't we have any sound coming? Audio input capture, pulse audio. Okay. How about that? Can you hear, fucking Eddie? Edit. Tyler's broadcast. Episode number 1. Actually, 001. McGoo's News. Search for a game. Oh, we're going in real life. Community. I don't need a community. No. Fuck. What's this? Huh. No Eddie. What the fuck? Okay, so... Yeah, you're right. There is no Eddie. Ding ding be doo be doo. Okay, this is a problem. Media source? No. Audio output. Oh, that's what we want. The headset we want. This one. No? Fuck, this is a joke. Input, output. There we go. Oh shit, we got something? Which one is it? This one? Oh, I guess I can't see it. Okay, pulse audio, pulse audio. Gone now. Fuck! uh... What the fuck? Gone now. Okay. It was there. Gone now. Audio input capture. Remove. Hello. Okay. Audio capture device. Still there. My microphone still works. Settings. Property. Fucking. How about that? Nothing. Fuck. Okay. I do this one myself. That's it. There we go. Alright. Episode 001. Yeah. Yeah. I got this on lockdown, buddy. Okay. First up, I'll do this one. Nobody's coming in from the Facebook, you bunch of whores. Okay, what about live streaming? Well, nobody's watching me on YouTube. Looks like it's just you, buddy. What do you mean 000? Listen. You know, it's fucking rocket. Okay. Oh yeah. Go ahead and follow me now. Go ahead. It's fucking rocket. Okay. Oh yeah. Go ahead and see if that works.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Yeah. Fucking worked. Why didn't it go over? Oh, there we go. Ooh, that looks like shit. I gotta adjust that. Anyway, that's for fucking next time, I guess. Alright, so story number 1. Fucking, that wasn't actually that good. What do we got here? Tommy Lauren. Alright, we'll start you off with PJ Watson. Boom.
Barreled through the Caribbean, causing apocalyptic devastation. It's set to crash into Florida imminently. They're calling it the strongest storm ever. And who's to blame? Donald Trump.
Is it possible that Trump has a hurricane-making machine that pushes the news off his racist decisions? The government will manipulate the weather to exterminate blacks, even if they have to kill whites. So they say Hurricane Irma is headed for Miami. Did y'all realize 70% of Miami is Latino, Hispanic, or Cuban? 44% of the Haitian population in the US resides in Miami. Miami is like Houston, in which it is flourishing economically. Coincidence? Trump wants them off our land, so what better way than to flood them out? Read between the lines, people.
Bish, what?
But why is everyone making fun of her? She was only stating facts. Is there anything you hysterical morons won't tie into your Trump derangement syndrome? If they weren't accusing Trump of creating the hurricane, others were was celebrating the fact that it was about to destroy his properties because the racist deserves it.
I hope that place gets flattened. Rename Irma Hurricane Karma. That's because God hates Trump. God punishes ass-white President Donald Trump with a hurricane.
Wipe them out.
Yeah, you know the island where racist Donald Trump's property is located? The island that just got savaged by Hurricane Irma, St. Martin. Their biggest indigenous population group is made up of brown and black people, as is virtually every other island in the Caribbean that just got devastated by the hurricane. The island of Barbuda is now barely habitable, with 90% of buildings destroyed. Barbuda's population is 90% black. You're literally cheering the destruction of black people's lives. Black Lives Matter! Oh, but Trump's beach house got wiped out, so I guess it's okay. Because you're all anti-racist, right? I mean, who cares about a bit of collateral damage when there's a chance of killing Trump supporters?
Irma, girl, do us all a favour and skip all the countries you're gonna hit and just go after Trump and all the racist Republican/Nazis. Gracias. Dear God, please let Hurricane Irma destroy Florida for giving so many electoral votes to Trump. You mean to destroy Florida? They voted for Trump.
Now, I know what you're thinking. This is just a few idiots on Twitter, right? Nope.
If it's any consolation, Hurricane Irma might fuck up Trump's Caribbean mansion. The only silver lining is that while Irma ravages the Caribbean, one building at risk is the president's $16.9 million 11-bedroom compound on Plum Bay in the French territory, St. Martin. Just something funny to remember when Mar-a-Lago refuses to provide shelter for displaced Floridians on Friday.
Funny. Trump's not even gonna be there. He's got home insurance. Those poor black people whose homes get demolished, maybe not. The Washington Post was also offering minute-by-minute coverage of all the Trump properties destroyed by the hurricane. The fuck is wrong with you? You're also triggered that Hurricane Harvey interrupted your race-baiting narrative for 5 minutes. Triggered that it proved the vast majority of people don't share your relentless obsession with identity politics. Triggered that when it comes to the crunch, people treat each other equally, regardless of race. Triggered that just for a moment, your anti-Trump hysteria isn't the center of attention. That you'll literally wish death and destruction on innocent people, just to satiate your need for yet another anti-Trump Twitter temper tantrum.
Ho ho! Oh, that's that, eh?
Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps.
Go fuck yourself, Paul. Anyhow, that's that. Everybody fucking hates Trump. And, you know, wants this mansion to be destroyed. Like Paul mentioned there, though, insurance will cover it. We also got, this Equifax thing. Oh, fuck off. This was kind of a big deal. There we go. Let's do that. Now, I know our one and only viewer actually already knew about this, so I guess we don't have to cover it that much. All right, let's move on. Here's a Buddhist monk talking about the fucking muzzies. Illustrating here, you know, we're good to go with everybody, pretty much, except for the fucking muzzies.
Muslim ဦးရတော့ဦးလက်ရှိကတော့နည်းနေတော့ဗောလေထက်ဝက်လောက်ဖြစ်လာလို့ရှိရင်ရောဒီအနေနဲ့ဘာတွေဆက်ဖြစ်လာနိုင်တယ်လို့ထင်ပါလဲဆရာမွတ်စလင်တွေကတကယ်တမ်းကျတော့အာဖရိကငခုတွေလိုပဲဗောနော်သူကကြီးထွားနှုံးလဲမြန်တယ်
Okay.
ရိုက်လဲချမ်း
There you go.
ဇတ်တူငါးတွေကိုလည်းစားတယ်ဇတ်မတူငါးတွေကိုလည်းစားတယ်ရေအောက်တယံဇာတသဘာဝအလှတွေကိုလည်းသဘာဝယေရနာတွေကိုလည်းဖြည့်ဆည်းပစ်တယ်အဲ့တော့သူတို့တွေဟာလူအ ਨੇ စုပဲဆိုပေမဲ့လို့
Got you covered, bro.
ဦးတို့တမျိုးသားလုံးကအ ਨੇ စုလေးရဲ့ဒဏ်ကိုပဲလှိမ့်ခံနေရတာဒီအင်အားကြီးတဲ့မြန်မာလူမျိုးကသူတို့အပေါ်မှာ ကျူးလွန်ခြင်းစော်ကားခြင်းဖျက်ဆီးခြင်းပြစ်မှားခြင်းလုံးဝမလုပ်ရဘဲနဲ့သူတို့လုပ်သမျှဒဏ်
Under their burden. Yes. They breed like frickin' rabbits. And they're coming here. Holy fuck, that's loud. Okay, let's turn that down. The muzzies. The muzzies. We're all gonna fucking die. They're gonna breed us out, man. Okay, let's fire this up.
So was
this dumb broad
Patrick to take those hormones in the States? This Aussie mum helped her 12-year-old son to become a girl.
Yeah.
When he was young, he would dress up in girls' clothes.
So this guy's got a fucking mental problem. It's a child. It's called gender dysphoria. And then decides to, you know, get rid of his,
They changed his body.
Penis.
Patrick takes estrogen that had been prescribed for you.
And guess what?
To create a life for himself as a
He's not too fucking happy about that anymore.
On the right track to becoming a girl.
No, the unthinkable.
He looked me in the eye and said, I'm just not sure that I am a girl.
You changed your mind, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is it too late to take it all back? Your boy's got breasts.
He's got tits.
That's Sunday.
That's right. He's got tits.
We begin with a developing story out of Logan County where a high school teacher has been arrested after deputies say she sent nude photos to students.
The deputies tell us Tracy Miller was arrested this
The hell
morning
was
on
that?
3 counts of distribution of obscene matter to minors to students at Logan High School. Investigators say the photos were sent through a popular social media app. Now, as News Channel 3's Chad Hedrick explains, investigators are warning parents to check their teens' phones and make sure they're not sending or receiving anything inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Logan High School arrested Friday after deputies say she was sending nude photos to students through popular social media app Snapchat.
This definitely crossed the line.
Deputies
She's
say
a
Tracy
fucking
Miller
whore.
faces charges after admitting to investigators she sent the photos to as many as 5 students over the span of several months. News that's bothering to parents.
Disgusting to hear. Had anything like that?
Kinda wish my teacher sent me a flash of her twat, you know what I mean?
He says after learning about the photos, he's planning on talking to his son about what to do if he was in a situation like that.
Tell him to come and talk to me and show me if he's getting anything like that. And then we'll go to the authorities.
And that's what authorities say you should do. Keep a close eye on who your kids are talking to while they're on social media.
You really need to monitor what's going on the phones, the iPads, any social media platform.
You really
There are
need to
multiple
monitor
free
that
apps
shit.
that you can go to. Check their user settings. There's things out there that where anything that comes to your child's phone can be.
Well, I
filtered
mean,
straight to
fuck.
your phone.
Meanwhile, Miller is
I
not
mean,
on school property.
I think everybody does want to see the pictures, but that's
dealing with the situation.
that's
and Miller has been
inappropriate,
suspended
Mr.
without
Cheese.
pay, as parents come to terms with what was happening between a teacher and students.
Boggles your mind to hear it.
All right, deputies say they are trying to locate additional students or individuals who may have received those inappropriate photos.
Inappropriate! Okay, yeah, that covers that. I don't have much else, to tell you the truth. There was this, broad on, what the fuck? She's actually also on Twitter, or sorry, Twitch, and, she was a little upset.
Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to Redhead Redemption. My name is Paige, and if you're new here, a little bit about me. I used to work on Wall Street before I became a porn star.
Porn
now
star.
I'm a
That's right,
variety
porn
YouTuber.
star.
I'm surprisingly not a feminist, but I'm also not an alt-right extremist. There's a middle ground to
Alright,
everything.
fuck, shut up.
And this is not a political channel, it's not a political commentary channel, but I came across a video on YouTube of this fucking girl, and I'm so triggered. You guys, I've never been this triggered. Like, I don't even think this is gonna be a funny video. Usually I make funny videos. I am not a proponent of just every girl just being a total and complete slut. I do not think that being slutty equals being empowered. I know, surprising coming from my ex-career. And everybody has so much more to give than just some biological factors. And
Blah,
this
blah,
westernized
blah.
opportunity and lots of individual, unique, and successful directions. I hate people who come out and just assert what is best for everybody. Because everybody is fucking different and nothing is black and white.
life. We cannot better ourselves without being honest, and others cannot address their problems unless they know what those problems.
Basically, what pisses me off about the delivery of the
That is Lauren Southern. Okay. She's well, she has gone a little radical with, you know, trying to drown people in the middle of the ocean, but she's a good person, I think. And you know, I think she stands up for what's right, and everything she says in the video I can agree with pretty much.
The message so far. I don't even
So
get
here we have,
but the delivery in itself is so fucking preachy and arrogant. It's basically saying, "Hi,
a
I'm
whore.
Lauren Southern, and I think that I."
Or
and
as I
Brandon,
referred to in the comments, and like I said previously,
follow in my footsteps because I'm better.
I'm trying to bring back
You be a slut. Live your life. Be liberated. We hear
word
this
harlot.
constantly.
This
No,
is
we
a
don't.
great
No, we
example.
don't. If you be a slut, people treat you like shit. That's what happens.
There's
Not taking
also
advice
a
from
cold,
harlot.
harsh, true reality at the end of this rainbow we're being sold.
Please let me know the reality. Not that I haven't lived the whole thing myself or anything, but why don't you 21-year-old, clearly
Now, if you
somewhat
just look at the
inexperienced
difference between the
fucking girl,
faces,
why don't
right?
you tell me the cold, harsh reality
You can
of
tell,
women who make their
you
own
know,
sexual
which
decisions?
one
Please,
you'd actually
enlighten
want
me.
to
I'm
mate
sure you're
with.
Tell you the truth.
I mean, personally,
because women
anyway.
deserve to hear it and
See,
decide for
Lauren
themselves
looks
what
a lot
kind of
more
life they want
wholesome.
to live.
So you're gonna do this whole video
And
vilifying women
then
who
you got
make
this one who's
non-traditional
clearly
sexual
been
decisions,
smashed
and you're not even going to
multiple
present any
times.
of the potential positives to them.
And
You're just gonna slut shame.
pretty much
That's what
had
you're gonna
everything
do.
of value
Let's do that.
drained
Girls,
from
first
her.
I want to start with a
You know.
compliment, and a genuine one. You are extremely valuable and beautiful to a lot of people. Now, if I
Anyway, she goes on like this for friggin' ever.
Accomplishments or strength. It is true.
And yeah. So what I had to say here was pretty straightforward. Wrote a bit of an essay, as we can see here. Let's see. Yeah, her market value's gone for shit. Look at her eyes. Also, a mild addiction to weed. Blah, blah. Character worthless. Anyway, you know, like, basically what we have here is a slut. Or, sorry, a harlot. That, is trying to, you know, present herself as some sort of, I don't know, guiding light to how you should conduct yourself, and completely neglecting what Lauren was saying here, that there is a value to the eggs. Okay? If you get fucked by a lot of dudes, it's not a good thing. It decreases your sexual marketability. If you're a woman, okay? Dudes can get away with it because I don't know why, actually. So I guess that's not what we're... Oh, yeah, we're not really marketable in that degree. We offer resources and whatever else, so... Anyway, this is just another example of these fucking cows. You know, she goes through porn, gets paid to fucking be a whore, and, you know, why do we need to listen to her? It's not a fucking good person to listen to for moral guidance, especially on these types of matters, anyway. So that's that. That covers her. Now we got fucking Jennifer Lawrence, okay? Hunger Girls fucking game. Whatever. Hunger Game Girl, whatever you want to call it. Telling us that this hurricane... Did I already cover this?
2 massive storms in a row is pretty bad, but is it divine judgment upon the United States of America for its political sins? That's the claim of actress Jennifer Lawrence.
Divine judgment.
Suggested the big storms are America's penance imposed by Mother Nature for not believing in
right.
global warming.
So what are we, all fucking pagans now?
Through science that
science.
Activity, the climate change is due to human activity, and we continue to ignore it. And the only voice that we really have is through voting.
Voting, okay. Well, I'd say you vote with your
voted
dollars more than actually
voted,
voting
and
doesn't really do shit.
Really startling. You know,
It's
you're
really startling.
Oh,
we thought we had it. We thought we had it in the bag.
This movie, not to feel Mother Nature's rage, wrath.
Wrath.
Joe Concho writes about
name of your next porn film, Hunger Girls Game.
Joe, why is it that as people
Not bad commentary there, Mr. Cheese.
Sillier and more out of touch? Have you noticed this?
When you say richer, remember Jennifer Lawrence made $46 million last year.
$46 million.
And I don't want to seem insensitive towards the hurricane, so I got friends in Key West. Let me tell you a horrible story first. I had friends that lived on Long Beach Island, New Jersey, and their house got wiped out by Sandy. So they said, screw it, we're going to move to Key West. And now they just bought a house there, and
I don't know why the fuck we care, but yeah, back to it. Let's go.
I'm not a doctor, but since everybody's playing one on TV these days lately, they're playing psychiatrists.
I've noticed.
Yeah. Let me give you my prognosis on Jennifer Lawrence. She's obviously suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, or in this case, it's an acute strain, ADTS.
Right, Trump derangement syndrome.
This is a situation where apparently side effects include blaming a sitting president for hurricanes hitting the U.S. mainland during hurricane season. And, you know, it's funny. I was asked by NPR, I remember this after the election during an interview, and they said, how do you think Donald Trump won without any celebrity backing whatsoever? And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, you know, outside of like Scott Baio and Jimmy Woods, no one supported him.
Yeah, James Woods is the fucking man.
And I believe that if you look at the situation, Jennifer Lawrence would be Exhibit A, or in this case, Exhibit ABTS.
You got to kind of wonder, though, about the press coverage here. I mean, here you have one of the most famous actresses in the world on the eve of what looks like a catastrophe, using the storm and the impending human suffering to make a really stupid political statement. You'd think, like, the press would jump on her. Did they?
No. You don't see really any coverage outside of any conservative blogs.
She's a fucking hero,
again,
even though everybody's seen jizz on her face.
I have empathy for Jennifer Lawrence. You know, empathy obviously is when you could relate to somebody and feel sorry for them. And look, we could all relate to you, me, Tucker, 3 million people at home, flying a private jet over to London and getting over the angst of hurricanes that are no threat to you, and blaming a sitting president perhaps for bad karma for creating hurricanes, and being able to talk about your job and
that's the link you're looking for, Mr. Cheese, is
being a celebrity is bad for your soul. I've noticed that.
For it's called the fappening. There was a incident where a bunch of celebrities' personal photos were dumped on the internet. It's a long time ago. It was the first series of the fappening. She went out in a bunch of magazines.
Violent white supremacists in Charlottesville.
By
the way, after the Charlottesville situation, that's what I told John Kelly. I was the only guy that came out and tried to defend him. I was the only guy that said he's talking about something, taking it up.
Is this still going faster?
He's definitely taking it to a higher level. I'd say his support is about up there, right around here.
Whoa, throwing it out there.
We agreed that was out of bounds. And
yeah, why is he fucking
got canned from CNN for making reference to that regime?
Here,
how?
I'm not sure, but I guess Stephen Colbert, you know, he advocates applying Nazi salutes to people who used to serve in the military. Not too many young people watching late-night television probably know this, but Steve Bannon was actually a naval officer for 7 years. He was sent
he is a fucking saint!
3 American hostages from Tehran. He got diverted. His ship did in the last second, but so that's somebody who's decorated there. That's disrespectful. And I also wonder what the Jewish community probably thinks of seeing Nazi salutes being done over and over again on their flat screens. I also like to know what Les Moonves, who was a CBS president, who at last check is Jewish, thinks of his highest paid star doing that. And this is late night comedy in 2017. It's unhinged hate.
Unhinged.
There's no line anymore to go
you hear that word?
There ain't no line. It's all anything goes. And look, last week, or at the beginning of this week, Stephen Colbert mocked President Trump's reaction to Hurricane Harvey. And here's the bottom line. While Trump was in Texas twice, Stephen Colbert was on vacation for 2 weeks, and he had the time and the resources to go there and do something himself, but instead he mocks people from afar, and I think that's all you need to know about the person Stephen Colbert. That's the true punchline here.
Yeah.
Better stay away from the Nazi
That's a little
stuff.
weak.
Any of it, in my view.
At any time.
Joe, thank you.
It's
Nazi stuff, like what the fuck? Like 6 million? Not even that many. Stalin did way worse.
For Stephen Colbert for doing this last night. It's sickening.
Whatever.
You gotta praise him. Those are the rules. Thanks, Joe.
You gotta praise him. All right, yeah, you're done, Mr. Hound. All right, now here we got another fucking thing of these cops trying to take on the Muzzies over there in Britain, which I found fucking hilarious. This is what happens when you're not allowed guns. Okay. Look at this. No, stop it. Stop it. He's just like, he's walking away. just hilarious. You know, like get a gun, really. Like, do yourself a favor, get a gun. Well, that pretty much covers it. I guess that was only a half an hour. That's pretty much all I got today. So, yeah. That covers that. Lauren, what's this about?
You know, when I attack my opponents, I generally...
Ah, fuck that. I didn't have enough time to go through that. Episode 2. Episode 2 is airing on Tuesday the 5th. No, wait a minute, shit. The 12th. The airing schedule is Tuesdays and Fridays, 6 p.m. I am going back to work, unfortunately. Looks like I might have a slot there at the warehouse in the section that I wanted. So I have to break away from my vacation early, it looks like, and go be a slave. Unfortunately. Well, not a slave. I guess I'm maintaining my independence through, you know, not allowing third parties into my contracts. Yeah. However, there is a lot of shit I need to do to, you know, spice up the channel, so to speak. I just didn't have time. Like, there's so much shit to do. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of, what the fuck? You know, like, I'm trying to find a window. New tab? No, that's not it. Huh. Where did that go? I was just trying to show you the other fucking things that I got here. I'm gonna try and adjust this or this. No. Yeah. You know what I need to do is go full screen here. So here's. So that's what happens when somebody gets the host or whatever. Oh shit. And then somebody donates bits or whatever.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
And it looks like we're all out of
All out of bubblegum.
I know a lot of people want to send blankets or
blankets
water.
or water.
Just send your cash.
Just send your cash. Yeah, so I sort of, that's all I've cooked up for now. There is some other little bells and whistles. I got to add a little functionality into the bots here with the news alerts or whatever. And there is a lot of work that goes into it, but this is all I had time for. I didn't even have time to look for news, really, so that's why this is kind of a piss-poor episode. But I think it wasn't bad. I think we covered a few things. That was good. It was a good start to the Empire. And you know, let's try and make Canada great again. Okay, people. All right. I think I'm gonna sign off for now, though. That was a good run. It's a good run. Oh well, I guess you know what? No, you know what we're gonna. Oh yeah, the coverage of the tornado there. I guess we could do something. Let's just go have a look. You're gonna join me on a web search, basically. Or no, it wasn't the hurricane. It was that earthquake off the coast of. Yeah, that's right. The coast. Guatemala. I believe it was 8 or 7 or no 8.2. Strongest in a century. Kills dozens. Fuck the New York Times. LA Times, New York Times. Fuck. Does anybody have anything? Guardian. Here we go. 58 people are dead. That's not that bad. Holy fuck, look at that shit, eh? ¿Qué pasa? Mucho fucking bigo. That's fucking crazy. Look at that. 58. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, send out the old prayers for those people. That sucks. Hope you made it. Well, that's fascinating. What else we got here in the news channel? Let's go. Let's go try and pick some random shit. Okay, Fox News Channel Fridays. Who cares? They fired a guy. Direct hit from Irma. Who cares? Equifax hack. I did touch on that briefly. I guess we could go back. Sure. What happened to that video? Oh, there it is. This guy basically fucking...
As you're probably aware, earlier today we announced a cybersecurity incident that has impacted those who rely on us to protect their personal information.
It's a little fast.
To talk with you about it. Make sure you have the facts. Importantly, I want to let you know what we're doing to help those impacted by this event. On July 29th of this year, we discovered that attackers had gained unauthorized access to data files. We acted immediately to stop the intrusion. We promptly engaged a leading cybersecurity firm, which has been conducting a comprehensive forensic review to determine the scope of the intrusion. We also reported the event to law enforcement and continue to work with authorities. The unauthorized access occurred between mid-May and July. I'm pleased to report that the review found no evidence of unauthorized activity on our core credit reporting databases. This is clearly a disappointing event and one that strikes at the heart of who we are and what we do. I deeply regret this incident, and I apologize to every affected consumer and all of our partners. We all know that the threats to data security are growing by the day. And while we made significant investments in cybersecurity, we have more to do, and we will. This incident is a test for all of us at Equifax. It tests our values, and it's a test to our resolve. I know you'll all agree that our first priority must be to support consumers. To that end, we're taking unprecedented step of offering every U.S. consumer in the country a comprehensive package of identity theft protection.
Okay. Now this is where my theory comes in.
We also opened a special
I
call center and
think
launched
that
a
these
dedicated website to provide
fuckers
consumers with information they need.
are trying to get everybody on board for their protection
We're also reaching out to our
package.
business customers, regulators,
And
other government officials to brief them on the situation and our ongoing actions.
they'll kill it next year.
For all of us. Equifax will not be defined by this incident, but rather by how we respond. Together, we will serve our customers, support consumers, and strengthen our data security capabilities. In the process, we will build a stronger company with many great days ahead.
Many great days ahead. Yeah. Okay, so basically, they pretty much hold a monopoly. I mean, there is other agencies out there, but when you apply for fucking credit, that's like the number one. I don't know. I don't really use credit. I kind of pride myself on that. But, you know, what I think they're trying to do is get everybody on board with this security thing, and then, you know, because the service, I believe, is $20 a month or something. That's what some dude at the cold storage warehouse told me. He works for the bank. And, he was saying it's $20 a month, and then they protect you against, you know, if anybody applies for credit. You know, they stop it in case until you identify yourself or whatever. So, what I think they're trying to get everybody on board with that, and then, next year it won't be free, and so, you know, you need to sort of develop this attitude that you need them to protect you, and also digitizing your assets. That's another thing. Oh fuck yeah, I forgot about that. That was another thing that I watched covering the ACC chain. Yeah, fucking this thing. Okay, yeah, this chick covers. That was 3 weeks ago. Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of old news, but what they're trying to do. Flash 5 button start in a few minutes. What the fuck?
This is out of the World Economic Forum back in, again, 2016. This is moving rapidly. They expected 80% of
Speed it
banks
up
to
here,
be
Toots.
using, and DLT is blockchain technology, it's distributed ledger technology. So 80% of banks to be using or initiating DLT projects by 2017. 90 plus central banks engaged in
What
DLT
link are you
discussions
looking for,
worldwide, and
Mr.
90 plus
Cheese? The
corporations
one
have
about...
joined blockchain
Are you kidding?
consortiums.
Really? Really? You know, are you kidding? You want to fucking look at Jennifer Lawrence? I'm not allowed to show that on this platform. That's a thing. I can't do that. Actually, I mean, it is technically only semen on her face. I don't believe there's a penis in the shot. But nonetheless, let's not go there.
Now, the problem that these entities have is they need a standardized system. That's what ACC is providing. They're not necessarily the only one, but they're the first one that I know of that is digitizing tangibles. And here you can see the shift a little bit
Digitizing tangible. Now, this is the
remember,
most important thing. Okay, so the Chinese, trying to create this digital currency, right? It's called the ACC coin, or whatever the fuck it is. And they're digitizing, like, legitimate things. Like tangible things. And in the process of digitizing this thing, basically what they're trying to do is get everybody off of cash, right? And onto this digital money, which is unhackable or whatever. But it is with fucking quantum computers.
It's only been around since 2009. And look at this cluster in here. What is that? 2016, 2015, 16, and forward. So here they might have thought, man, not that much. But look at the rush. So, I mean, really, with all these players in there, do you really think it's outside of the system? Because I think it's inside the system. They've noticed. And they're promoting it, and they're getting you used to it, whether it's the Wall Street banks or the central banks.
And that is an important element, is getting people used to it, right? So they need to make a few fucking millionaires with the Bitcoin and, you know, Ethereum and the other fucking currencies or whatever. And in the process, you know, they do make a few millionaires, and then word starts to spread, oh, like, fuck, I made a shit ton of money, and then a bunch of people get on board. And then, you know, before you know it, everybody starts using it because they want to make money as well. And then they just switch the currency, which is this ACC coin, which nobody fucking uses yet. I don't even think they had an ICO yet. Okay. ICO is an initial coin offering. It's usually first. Fuck off. I'm logging in. Crowdfunding. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think they had an ICO yet. And so yeah, the whole point is to digitize this shit and actually switch us over from cash and things that we use that are tangible in your hand to
that once you're cashless, they can drop interest rates as low as they want to inspire you to spend, which means they can attack your principal. So when you hear the term fintech, that's really what we're talking about in all of this. And that includes artificial intelligence combined with big data, okay, and could automate credit scoring. So it's still all about keeping you in debt. Consumers and businesses pay more competitive interest rates, but that also means that they can, the smart contracts on top of it can change those interest rates immediately, forcing you to either maintain your credit rating or paying a whole lot more if something, God forbid, happens and you can't do it. Smart contracts allow an instant transfer of title. This is so significant because there's really no stoppage. And what ACC Chain showed us, and I showed you last week, is they want you to spend any equity that you have. That's all part of perception management too. If you have these digital coins in a wallet, then it's easier to spend so that you end up at the end of the day with nothing. I'm sorry, but that's what I see. Armed with mobile phones and distributed ledger technology, individuals around the world could pay each other for goods and services. Now, what I saw, this is from an IMF piece, that I think it's quite interesting that they use T. Now, this is not conclusive, mind you. Just interesting that they chose to use T as an example of how you can digitize and sell assets instantly around the world. And T was the first asset digitized by AC Chain. A coincidence? Maybe. I mean, I can't prove that piece yet, but I'm not done, I promise you.
Yeah, this bitch is actually pretty on target. She broke the story, well, it was 3 weeks ago now, but I think it's worth noting that this seems to be the one world currency they're going for here. Now, that's that. I think, you know, I mean, you can dig into that more if you want, but I think I covered it and it gets pretty complex pretty quick. So, you know, anybody that wants to take on that on their own, go ahead. Quakes, another quake. New York Times. No prime minister before. Blah blah blah. New book. UN Security Council vote on North Korea. Southern Prep School. Fuck, who cares? Okay, block main gate. Air Force Base. Well, breaking news: Equifax hack provides Exxon Valdez moment. What the fuck is that? Exxon Valdez. That was some sort of scandal back in the day, wasn't it? Moment. Don't need that. It's an extra part of the URL that is not necessary. Let's check this out. Okay. They turn to 3 big consumer credit. Investors get spooked. Shares in Equifax. 15%. Okay. Right. Yeah, I mean, that their business is security. It makes sense that they would take a hit. Yeah, we just watched the apologetic video. Not paying enough direct attention. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares if Smith's job's on the fucking line? I don't have any investment in that credit shit. But, you know, I know a lot of people seem to have faith in that. Court finds officer breastfeeding. What? What's that? What the fuck is that? Face discrimination over breastfeeding. Federal Police Code, Alabama Police Department discrimination. Oh, fuck. Demoting her, maternity leave, blah, blah, blah. Fuck, my vagina hurts. Here we go. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, I stole that from there. That was funny. What the fuck? Anyway, that was earlier in the week. Broad. Oh, yeah. I spoke about the... this is an old story, but some broad collects fucking used condoms. Check this out. 1,900 of these fucking things. Right? She gives you, and she pays for them. She gives you a little extra money if you send her a picture. Isn't that nuts? Right? I think so. Anyway. War Room Hipster Logic. What's that? Okay, yeah. Nauseating crash of India's for cleanup drives. Top stories. UN security. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I mean, it wasn't a full hour, but I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good for the first run. I'm gonna say I'm happy with that, and it'll look sexier next week with the user interface and the extra buttons at the bottom. When do you mention the sponsors? Right. Okay. Well, I actually don't have any pictures of products. I know I said I could find one, but that was, you know, bottom of the list today. So currently, we're not selling anything, and you know, that's the way it is. I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Cheese. Just check back for new products Tuesdays and Fridays, 6 p.m. Anyhow, I'll keep looking for more shit. And till Tuesday, you guys have yourself a good evening. And stay classy wherever you are.